Good morning, everybody. Coach Russo here with SeniorFit. Today's workout, core, stretch, and bounce. We're gonna work on our core muscles like the waistband around our shorts. So, hands on the stomachs. Now, first one, just suck your stomach in, pull your belly button to your spine, use your hands. And smile. Okay, and relax. One function is in. Just suck it in. Everyone goes, I can't do it. Use your hands. Okay? So part of the reason you can't do it is there's a lot of swelling and bloating in there. That's class though. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Suck it in. Okay, and recover. Now, that's a start. But where we want to go to is we want to start to go towards a moving stability. So we're rocking side to side, okay? And what happens is as you rock, you see how one leg kind of lifts up? That's how you know you're going forward, okay? Now be careful that you're not what? Leaning forward. Or leaning backwards. Whoa, you're going side to side and your leg is gonna come up. You're working all these muscles down the side right here, okay? These are also your core muscles, yes. Okay. Whoa. Allergic to all this high-level exercise training. Okay, now, feet flat, hands behind the head. We're gonna breathe in. Now, when you exhale, I want you to bring your ribs down and bring your stomach down. You can exhale, drop your elbows in between your legs, and then coming up nice and slow. If you want more of a core exercise, right, really focus on rounding your upper back. Oh yeah, interesting cue. Sucking the stomach in and go down and up. Good, and exhaling down, pulling the belly button to the spine, crunching. Beautiful, and then coming up, up. Good, again, and then down. All the way down. Crunching down. And then we're gonna come up all the way. Now we're gonna hold here, we're gonna breathe in. Now we're gonna go the other way. You're gonna exhale, elbows go back, chin goes up, stretch up, lean back. Now, as you lean back, lift your ribs. Then ask yourself, do you feel your lower back? Okay. That's okay. Breathe in and exhale. So now the all-important lower back. So before we start training the lower back, what we want to do is we want to make sure it is loose and stretched out. So it's kind of a whole process getting to the lower back. But let's go ahead and put our feet wide, toes are out, okay? We're gonna go hands on the hips. Now, what we're gonna do, we've done this a million times, is we're gonna twist, okay? And then we're gonna twist the other way. Now, when you're twisting, try not to let your knees cave in, okay? And you wanna keep your hands around your waist because that allows you to kind of use your shoulder a little bit to cheat. You're like, wait, this isn't a lower back exercise. Aha, but it is, okay? Because your lower back is stretching as you go to one side, because the reasons our legs are like this is we're gonna twist, we're gonna reach out, we're gonna use our hand, we're gonna twist 2 inches further. Good, and then you're gonna go the other way and you kind of shoot your hand out and you're pulling yourself and you're coming all the way around. Be very gentle, be timid, right? So there's no pushing through pain in SeniorFit. Good, and the other side right here, twist and pull. Here, the other side, twist and pull. Good, here, the other side, twist and pull. Good, here, the other side, twist and pull. Good, one more time right here, twist. Very nice. Okay, now check this out. Bring your feet together. Good, sitting up nice and tall, breathing. Now when you go to twist, look at all this room. Whoa, okay, nice and slow. You can go all the way around. Core stretches right here, holding. Okay, the other way. And twisting. You guys came to the beginning of class, I talked about elastic lumbar junction. Ooh, it's most inhibited in its ability to do what? Sounds like SAT. It's twisting! Okay, good. And turn the other way. D twist. Okay, turn. Okay, and relax. Okay, so now let's go the other way. We're gonna go forward. So challenge your flexibility. Keep your knees together, hands on your hips. You're gonna lean forward. Try to bring your chest to your knees. Okay, most of you are gonna arch your back, right? Get this huge. Okay, don't do that. Watch me. Yes, lean from the hips. You're like, oh, my legs want to come apart. Keep squeezing it together. Challenge your lower. Cool. So as a flexibility thing, what you can do is do the same thing. Open your feet up and notice, oh, I'm this much lower. All right, that's good. Okay, and you're working that. If you want a little extra bonus, you're exhaling on the way down. Inhale. Exhaling right down. Exhaling. Okay, good. And let's shake out the arms. And shake out the legs. All right, let's keep going with the core here. Completely different muscle. Actually, maybe even opposite. So we're here, posturing nice and tall. We're gonna lift one leg straight up and down, lift one straight up leg and down. Now you'll notice your hip wants to go back and glide this way. You wanna have all this movement. Try to sit up, keep this stable in there. Okay. Probably if you can make it happen is you wanna feel like your hips are leaning forward as you lift your leg. Okay. If you want a little bit more of a challenge for the core, you can kind of kick your leg out as it comes up. Make sure as the leg comes out, what is your back not supposed to do? Exactly. Though that does look pretty cool. Sit up. Sit up. Okay. And sitting and kicking. Nice. Sitting up nice and tall, breathing. Okay. If you go slow and you focus on leaning forward and driving your hips, it becomes a core exercise. If you just sit back and kick your legs out like a normal senior chair workout, it's gonna circulate your knees pretty good. Not the same thing. Okay. Here, conscious intent, focus. Very nice. Let's bump it up another level, okay? Both legs out straight. Here, lifting. Let's go, legs up. Come on. Still, it's a good French driving it forward. Come on, we're almost to the stretching portion. And good, recover. All right, let's go. Here we go, feet flat, sitting up nice and tall. One more full stretch here. Lean back. And back. And back. And back. And forward. Good. And back. And forward one more time. We're leaning back. And we're going to hold it. Lean back, hold. And relax. Nice job. Okay. Breathe. Let's go ahead and stretch these hips out. And turn. So let's turn our stretches today into core exercises. Huh? Sounds pretty good. So we're going to bend this knee here. And core exercise. Okay. You want to feel this leg right here, like you're pulling it forward. Now I know it's crazy, but really what that feels like is you're kind of just pushing this in. You see that? Now what that's gonna do is, whoa, big stretch, hold it, good, don't move, reach up from there, okay? Now we're getting a little bit in our core, like say, Evan, I don't feel it. If you don't feel it, squeeze your glute a little bit. Way to get extra, figure out which glute the leg does. Reach up, breathe in, stretch more, inhale. Exhale, feel it. Yes. Now, don't move. We're gonna straighten out this back leg. Yes. Okay. We're gonna do our regular stretch here. Let's come up into the side. You're saying, Coach, can I drive my hip forward in this position and do my core? Absolutely. Just be careful, because that's a big stretch. Okay, breathe in again. Exhale. Now, unlike how we usually do to the next leg, let's take this back leg and I want you to turn it so your heel is flat. Now, I have a lot of flexibility here. Some of you might not be able, maybe you're here, maybe you're literally here. It doesn't matter, but what matters is there's this hip, let's call it, this is a hip angle, okay? Get out our protractors. Now, we're gonna go into a very yoga type pose here with the arms outstretched. So we're challenging this core muscle right here by which way? Rotating. Now, since we're feeling very yoga today, we're gonna drop this hand right here. Okay, you see the knee, that's the toe that's facing away from you. You're gonna breathe in. You're gonna exhale and you're gonna reach down towards the floor. Now, if you have long arms like me, you might be able to get to the floor. If you can't get to the floor, that's fine. Maybe you're like, Evan, wow, I don't feel anything. Take this top arm, reach over more, stretch. Yeah, it's stretching day. I thought I'd go into the advanced workouts. Now, getting out of this position is the key. Do not just throw your body back. Put your hand on your closest knee and use your knee to push yourself out. Okay? It's not getting into those positions that's hard. It's getting out of those positions. Okay. All right, run it out. All right, other leg, don't rush just because you know the order. So we're going to turn. Okay. We're going to bend this knee. Feet are flat. Just hold it a second. Start to feel it out. Okay. Back, forward. Now, just like we're doing on the other side, we're going to drive this hip forward, right? Hip drive. Okay. Good. Come here. I'm gonna reach up. Now we're driving this hip. If you don't feel it, like the other side, squeeze your glute. Okay, and reach up. Reach. Okay, we're gonna stretch more. Breathe in, inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Yeah. Now, back leg. First, the toe is down. Now, a lot of people, this back knee is not gonna be all the way straight. That's fine. As long as you're straightening out this knee and it shifts the stretch from your quad up into the hip. Okay, if you're advanced, your leg's all the way straight. If you really want to feel it, you're driving this hip forward. Okay. Now we're gonna lift up into the side to get the side bend stretch. Good. Okay, we're gonna hold. Now we're gonna breathe in, stretch more, inhale. We're gonna exhale, squeeze your fingers coming down. Now, with me, see that back knee, back leg, we're gonna turn it so that heel gets flat. Okay, just depending on your flexibility. I'm more flexible on this side, just depends. So in this position, that hip angle right here, we're gonna bring our hands out nice and tall for this stretch. Okay, good. You're pulling through towards the straighter leg, right? That sets you up for the down. All right, cool, smile. Okay, reaching up. If you can get to the ground, get to the ground. If not, it's okay, keep coming back. Stretching, and if you're ready, reaching over. Yeah, we're working on a new chair stretching for you guys. Okay, coming, stretch. Now, don't throw your arm and pull yourself back up. Put your hand on your knee and climb yourself back up. God, quite a few stories people throwing up their backs doing stuff like that. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle our feet in, shuffle our feet in, shuffle our feet in, shuffle our feet in. Cool. Let's keep going with our back and our core, but let's shift to the hips, okay? So there's a muscle that lifts your hips up, okay? Now, in the chair, it's kind of hard. You kind of have to exaggerate it. See how my knee is coming up, but realistically, the hip. Standing up, which we will do in the standing portion, you can see it's a lot easier just to get these what are called hip hikes. The chair we gotta work for, okay? But that's a really important core muscle, okay? And what I've found is a lot of people use the muscles in their back to lift their legs, but really the muscles in your front. Like what are you talking about? Lean forward and keep trying to lift your hips up. Yep, hips. It's not a march, not your legs, literally your hips coming up. Yeah, totally different, cool stuff. Okay, now what this prepares us for are our lifts, hold, and we're gonna go. Been trying to think of ways to work balance in the chair. Working balance in the chair is working your core in the chair, is working in a position where you're gonna hold it. Now you're gonna kick this leg out. We've done this before. And you're gonna hold it. See how I'm leaning? Whoa, don't fall out of the chair. Good, and back in. Same thing. Shift, lift your leg out. We've done these ones before. You're gonna hold it and shift your body. Whoa. Okay? And relax. If your hip flexors are dying and they're on fire from holding your leg out straight, go slower. Do it with a bent knee. But no, we gotta work on that. That's a big one. Call me. All right, other leg. Here, shift. Leg goes out. Hold it. Shift your weight. Oh, that one almost went out of the chair. Nice. Good, and hold. Okay, shift the other way. Here, leg out. Hold it. Cool. And then back in. All right, more traditionalities. All right, so legs out. Here, we're gonna sit up. We're gonna jump and pull both feet back, tap with the toes in. Pull and tap, in. So the mistake is getting a huge lift and like pulling the knees up like this. No. Like basically drag your heels along. But our core muscle is working to hold up our feet so we're not literally dragging, which we do on leg day. And tap. Now, if you want more of a challenge, go tap, 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 tap. If you're not there and it hurts your back, tap, tap, nice and slow. Good. Tap, 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 tap. Hold, breathe, point the toes aggressively, lift and lift and lift. Welcome to chair. So keep leaning forward. If your hips hurt a lot or your lower back hurts, bend your knees, sit up tall. Okay. If that's not you, lean back just a little bit. Really lift it up. Okay, good. And okay, relax, bring it in. Okay, run it out with the legs real quick. We're gonna breathe, inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Okay, so feet flat. We're gonna cross our arms, okay? We're gonna twist, and we're gonna crunch down, and we're gonna come up, and we're gonna crunch, and we're gonna come down. And I'm gonna turn this into also a stretch. This is a stretch, but it's also a core exercise. I'm gonna turn it into a stretch. Yeah, twisting it down. Okay, so how you take the emphasis off the core is you bring your hands behind your head, okay? Now when you twist, yes, you can crunch more, but some people won't twist as far, so focus more on the twisting. You gotta use your chest muscles now. Ooh, okay. Right enough. Okay, one more to the other side, twisting all the way. And down, very nice. Okay, now hold this position, okay? From here, breathe in. Exhale, bring your elbows together. Now for today, I want us all to imagine our belly buttons lifting up, our chest lifting up, our elbows lifting up. Smile, breathe. Exhale, reaching both arms up, shoulders to the ears. Okay, inhale. Exhale. All right, let's stretch our necks and then we'll be done with the chair. So we're here, and feet flat, turn your head to the right. Good, and turn your leg to the left. Back to the center, okay. Up. Down. Good. Holding, breathing, relaxing, coming, looking forward, and your shoulder. Good, and roll. All right, chair work complete. Give yourself a round of applause.